All right, let's get right into it. If you've got an EV, you've probably heard all the noise about the big federal credits going away. But what if I told you that the next big savings opportunity is hiding somewhere you probably aren't even looking? Well, today we're going to unlock it with a super simple 15-minute plan. First things first, let's get the tough news out of the way. You see this number, that big, juicy $7,500 federal clean vehicle credit? Well, as of September 30th, 2025, it's officially history. And for a lot of us, that credit was a huge part of the math that made an EV make sense. So, that's the big question, right? With that one-time bonus gone, where do you find savings that keep coming back month after month? Well, the answer isn't some new government program. Nope, it's actually sitting right there, inside your auto insurance premium, just waiting for you to claim it. So, how exactly do we get to it? We're going to focus on 3 specific, really powerful levers you can pull to bring that premium down. No weird tricks, no gimmicks, just a clear strategy that's based on how the system actually works. And here they are. It's a 3-part strategy. First, you've got to know the specific rules in your state. Second, you need to strategically stack all the discounts your insurer offers, and I mean all of them, not just the obvious ones. And third, you have to prove your low mileage with some simple paperwork. That's it. This is your key to unlocking some real, ongoing savings. Let's dive into lever number 1. This is so important. Auto insurance isn't one size fits all across the country. It's regulated state by state. And that's a huge deal because it means the best way to save money in California is going to be totally different from the best way in, say, Connecticut or Texas. You can pretty much simplify the whole country into 2 basic game plans. If you're in California, state law says your verified annual mileage is king. It's the most important factor, which makes your car's odometer your best friend. But in most other states, it's all about telematics programs, those apps that track your driving habits, as the main way to earn those safe driver discounts. And this chart gives you a fantastic snapshot of that variety. I mean, look at Connecticut, where their state rebate got cut, which makes finding insurance savings even more critical. Then you've got places like Arizona, Oregon, and Washington, where pay-per-mile policies are a really powerful option if you don't drive a ton. And in states like Massachusetts and Michigan, they can't even use your credit score. So your main strategy becomes all about bundling policies and providing proofs. Okay, now let's talk about lever number 2, stacking your discounts. This is where we go beyond the state-level rules and get into your specific insurance company's playbook. The biggest wins, believe it or not, often come from combining a bunch of small, simple discounts into one big saving. I absolutely love this quote from the source material because it's just so true. We get so focused on finding a special EV discount, but that's just the cherry on top. The real substance, the cake itself, is made up of all these other, more basic discounts. And here they are, these so-called boring discounts that actually make a huge difference. Things like bundling your auto with your home or renter's insurance, paying your whole premium at once, signing up for autopay. When you stack these together, they almost always add up to way more savings than a single EV-specific discount. Seriously, do not overlook these. And that brings us to our third and final lever, which is summed up perfectly by this little phrase: mileage beats vibes. It's not about feeling like you're a safe driver. It's about proving it with actual data. And your real-world mileage is one of the most powerful, undeniable pieces of data you have. And here's the proof that this strategy works. Check this out. A reader in Seattle didn't just call up their insurance and ask for a discount. Nope. They put together a simple 1-page proofs pack with all their documents and sent it before they even made the call. And the result? The agent shaved 12% off the premium. Just like that. No haggling, no arguing, done. So let's put this all together. This isn't just theory, okay? This is a real, actionable plan that you can put together in about 15 minutes to get ready for your next call with your insurance company. First, you're going to build that proofs pack we just talked about. And trust me, it's incredibly simple. All you need is a clear, recent picture of your car's odometer, then dig up any certificates you have for anti-theft devices. And finally, grab the invoice from when you had your home charger installed. That's really it. And here is a pro tip. Put all of those documents into a single PDF file. Just think about it from the insurance agent's point of view. Getting one clean attachment is a dream compared to trying to track down 5 separate emails. You're basically making it super easy for them to say yes and give you the discount. This is really the core lesson here. Paper beats the label. Just telling an insurance company you have an EV, that's one thing. But giving them organized, documented proof of your low mileage, your security features, and how responsible you are as an owner, that's what actually moves the needle on your premium. So the takeaway is pretty clear. This isn't about getting lucky or finding some secret loophole. It's about a few minutes of focused, organized work. And that tiny investment of time can lead to hundreds of dollars in savings that come back year after year. The power is absolutely in your hands. So I'll just leave you with this question. Your insurance renewal is probably coming up in the next few months. You now have a plan that takes less time to prepare than it does to watch an episode of your favorite show. What will those 15 minutes of prep be worth to you?